All right. I don't know if that worked out. The sound was weird on my end. Hi. Uh, how are you? Welcome. I am. I'm hearing an echo. I'm sorry, guys. Let me work out my sound issues so that I can actually talk to you guys. Let me see here. All right. Um, my guests in the in the stream, if you can give me a nod, can you hear that echo? Or is it just me? No echo for Shannon. How about you, Martin? Echo, yes or no? No echo for you? All right, it must just be me. I'm just going to roll with it. Hey, guys, welcome. Write on Writers, Read on Readers. Books by Adrian here. My name is Adrian Santiago. I'm your host, and today is the launch of Mythic, Shadow of the Spark, the first book in the Mythic series. And I'm very, very excited to finally share this thing with you guys. Before I bring my guests out, let's go ahead and throw the book trailer up on the screen. You guys can enjoy that, and then I'll bring our guests out, and we'll talk about what we're all doing here today. Thanks for coming. Here we go. Mythic Shadow of the Spark launches today. It is a murder mystery set in a sci-fi fantasy world. It looks like this in paperback, 19.99 for the paperback, and there are all kinds of Amazon style issues with the paperback arriving on time or whenever, we don't know. So I hope you get it soon, but we're actually going to be giving away 3 copies of this bad boy during the stream today. So hang tight for that. You can also get it on ebook for $4.99 all this week. It's at 50% price this week for launch week. And then after that, it goes up to $9.99. It's a big, chunky book. I understand if you're a little hesitant to spend all that money right off the bat. This book, the prologue short story lead in to the novel, is available completely free for everybody all this week. So pick this up. It has 3 sample chapters to the novel. And if you fall in love with the novel, you can go and pick it up then. All right, y'all. Let's introduce our guests. I am going to bring all 3 of you in, and then you guys take turns introducing yourselves while I bow out of the stream and come back in, because I think that's going to fix this weird echo thing that I've got going on. So here we go. Martin, Shannon, and Ben, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hey, we got an ebook in the house already. I love it. All right, y'all. Let's go clockwise, starting with Shannon. Introduce yourself, and I will be right back.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shannon. I write under the pen name of SC Houston, and I have a YouTube channel under the name of SC Houston, where you can find content about writing and my self-publishing journey and tons of sprints that I do all the time. Also, 1/3 of the self-publishing tips and tricks podcast with Ben Pick from Writing to Write and Morgan Lee, and 1/2 of the AuthorTube Writing Conference duo with Margaret Pinard, and we have our live stream tomorrow from Margaret's channel about the entire lineup schedule for the AWC that happens June 23rd through the 25th. And I think I said AWC. If I didn't say that, it's AuthorTube Writing Conference for anybody who may not know what that is, and if I didn't say it. And we're also going to talk about our giveaway prizes and a few other things. And the first page critique panel Submissions are opening up tomorrow as well, and that's an anonymous submission. You give your first page to be critiqued with a panel during the conference. And pass it over to Martin.
My name is Martin Lejeune. I am one half of the Bradley Lejeune writing team that writes the McMurdo Rift series. Check out bradleylejeune.com or McMurdo Rift on Amazon if you like books with spaceships in, which you probably do because we're here to talk about Mythic Shadow of the Spark. Hey!
Awesome. And I am Ben Pick. Every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I give questionable writing advice to running metaphors on Running to Write, my YouTube channel. And I'm also author of my own urban fantasy series, Falling Through. And it starts with Falling Through. And like Shan said, I am 1/3 of the self-publishing tips and tricks. So thank you. I always forget to mention. So yeah, you do keep me honest. And there's that. I'm also a part of Scripting the Book, which is on Nia the Vixen of Fiction's channel. And I believe we'll be having something in about 2 weeks for Crazy Rich Asians. So I think that's the 17th, whatever that Sunday is, close to then. But I will have to figure that later. But we are not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Mythic, which is a great read. I was very pleasantly surprised to be, not surprised because I volunteered, but to be a beta reader and or ARK reader. So I got to see some of the differences that you made, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I don't have a cool little book to show for Adrian because I want the paperback and it has not come in yet. It just launched today, so of course it hasn't come in yet. So, but I'm crossing my fingers and waiting for that time to come.
I appreciate that from both of you guys. Weirdly, this did not fix my echo, and I closed every tab. I don't have it open anywhere, and with everything closed on my screen, I was still hearing you guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe you had to shut down your computer.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do that because you guys would have been alone for too long.
Yeah, goodbye. We're professionals.
Well,
not this.
I am. I'm a professional. I can handle this.
There we go.
Yeah, she can. Let's see here. Let's see if we can throw this in here. Okay. So, yes, we're talking about Mythic Shadow of the Spark today. It is a murder mystery set in a sci-fi fantasy world. Ben Pick has read it. Martin Lejeune has read it. Shannon will read it soon. Sorry?
The music is very loud.
It is? All right, let's see.
It's like overwhelming us with sound.
I'm sorry. You know, there's all kinds of weirdness going on.
I did start reading a beta copy, I think it was, of Adrian's novel, and when he said that he had changed it after I started reading it, and then he had a date that he has now going to publish it, I thought, okay, I'm gonna hold off and just wait until it comes out.
Nice. Yeah, and we're going to be covering it for Tuber Book Club,
yes.
right?
And I like to guess what's going to happen next, so I didn't want to spoil that for me.
Nice. That'll work. Everybody here has read the prologue, though, yes?
It's the same one that was in the original version?
Well, yeah, the prologue isn't even in the novel anymore. It's just its own thing now. We're going to be giving away 3 copies of the novel today, and one of the ways that we'll give that away is with a trivia game with this. So anybody who's read that should be able to at least contend to win one of the copies. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat because holy crap, there's a lot of people here. Shannon, of course, first through the door. RC Scott also showed up very, very quickly. Richard with his very, very verbose and well coiffed sentences here. Turns out that he didn't write any of them, so thank you. That was fantastic. Lauren, thank you so much. Emma's here. Thank you so much. Everybody's so excited. Jennifer, hello, welcome. Natalie's here. Natalie Locke, welcome. JC Carpenter, Jenny, woo! I haven't seen you in a while, Jenny. How you been? It's good to see you. Welcome. Martin Guy here. Richard still here. Ben Guy here. Thank you. I worked hard on the trailer. It's a shadow of what it should have been, pun intended. I had big aspirations for the trailer, and I think that I'll make it closer to that in future iterations. Who else is here? I think I got everybody up. Laura Nettles, hello and welcome. Victoria Wren, my book cover artist sister. And who else? That's it. That's everybody. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for coming. I got this yesterday while at work. It came in the mail while at work. I got the little alert on my phone, so I left during my lunch break to go get it so that I could unbox it at work on my stupid little phone. And so I thought that I would share that moment with you guys here today, because I wanted to do it obviously before today, a big unboxing video, but didn't happen until last night. So let's check it out. Here we go.
This is not the way that I envisioned doing this. I'm at work right now, but it is Saturday, April 29th. And as of midnight tonight, that is midnight, April 30th, Sunday, my book is officially launched and released to all of you fine people. And I wanted to do an unboxing before the launch party, but it arrived today during my shift. I took my lunch break to drive home and get it. So forgive me for the audio and the video. It's just, my phone. But let's check it out. Oh, man. Wow. Forgive me for not saying much. I am beside myself. All right, so I didn't end up having any time to do proof copies. I had to just approve the formatting that I saw in draft to digital or draft to print. I'm not sure that that's what they're calling it, but this looks like a real book. It's got my name across the top and the title, and it's got a nice mystery format. Thumbprints on the chapter markers for the murder mystery. The scene breaks are just a boring, little line across, and I wanted something a little flashier. But in order to get something a little flashier, I would have had to give up the thumbprint. And I was really in love with that thumbprint. Just when I look at the back matter, got about the publisher page, about the author. All right, so some imperfections that I'm noting. The binding is thinner than I expected, and therefore the line shows up on the inside rather than on the inside of the cover rather than on the spine. So I think for the next edition, I'll try to address that. But other than that, it's pretty great. Dedications in here after the table of contents, dedicated, acknowledgements. I'm looking at this list of acknowledgements and I know I missed some people. I'm sure I did. I had a longer list at some point. I don't know what happened to it. Well, I didn't cry. I kept it together. I'm in a place of business. But this, wow. Thank you. I hope you all buy it. I hope you all love it. Here goes nothing.
Yay.
That was the moment I saw my baby be born and held it in my arms.
So you might not have seen my unboxing, but I had the same thing where I said, "Oh, the spine didn't match up," but I had bought several copies at one time, and every copy was different. And so what I learned was that every print's going to be different, and that the best thing to do for your cover is to have one continuous cover, so you don't have that break off, because it's always going to print differently.
Cool. Good to know. Good to know. All
If
right.
you're ever bored, just go on YouTube and look up authors unboxing their first copies, and half of them will be over the moon and the other half will be in floods of tears saying it's all gone wrong.
Yeah, they're either
That's
crying
always
because it's
either.
beautiful, or crying because it was horrible, or fighting back tears because they don't want to cry on camera.
Yeah, it was fun just seeing your
I thought I would.
ecstatic. Oh, just fun seeing you so ecstatic about it, physically holding it the first time.
Yeah.
I cut out a moment there where a coworker like walked in and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like showed him the book and like freaked out about it for a little while. I cut it out because he came on camera, and I'm like, but it was I kept it like to just watch later because it's a cool little moment where I'm like, hey, I made this thing, like he sees a book, he's thinking, oh, he bought a book. I'm like, no, this is that's my name, dude. Like I made this. It's bananas. He saw it birthed from Amazon's cardboard womb. Yeah. Video clip. There's the mystery. Yeah, you came in during the video clip. She was wondering who was doing the moderating. It was funny. Do you guys want to give away the first copy?
Oh, I get to give it away?
Oh, well,
I'm kidding.
Well, okay. So here's the three different ways that I was thinking of doing this. The first is a 3-question like trivia quiz based on this prologue. The other is
Emma Bennett says, "Pick me." Shall we just do that?
No.
Pick me. I want to win.
And then the other one is we play a game here where we can't say a particular word throughout the stream, and every time somebody says it, they get eliminated, and whoever's left, their pick gets it. Their pick from the chat gets it. And then the third I figured would be like a roulette. Is that what it's called?
Roulette.
The spinning wheel thing on StreamYard, and we just pick one at random.
I think it's the giveaway function, so I think it's called, or something like that.
Right, the giveaway function, exactly, because we're giving one away. That makes so much sense. I don't hate you. Made me cough. No. Okay. So for this first one, I guess is going to be the trivia one. This is basically for anybody who's read the prologue, which is mostly people on my newsletter, and so I feel like that's fair. You give newsletter kind of first dibs, right? So if you've read this, you should be able to answer these 3 questions. And if nobody gets all 3, then whoever gets 2 out of 3 will figure out who the winner is. All right. First question, and put it into the chat. Put your answer in the chat if you're in the chat. And okay, first question. What is the name of the little tree that Bella admires in Faye's balcony garden?
Gareth.
No. And if you need a hint, it is the namesake of her store. So if you know the name of the store, you know the name of the tree.
I was just thinking Geoff.
Geoff.
Stop saying Geoff.
Stop making me laugh. I'll give you guys a couple seconds here to throw your answers into the chat. Let's see here.
Emma's guessing away.
Everyone's guessing away. You know what? I'm learning no one has read this.
I didn't know how to break that to you. Sorry.
It's all right. You're good. All right. Second question. What does Mitch forget at home? And forget at home is in quotes. You'll find out why in the novel.
Oh, I have the wrong word for it.
I will accept closest the closest to the correct answer.
It's homework.
Oh no, it's a.
Look at this. This is the attitude I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, I've already
Yes. Panel members are allowed to participate.
bought it. Oh, I've already bought it, so I'm not trying to.
I'm figuring that if a panel member wins, they can pick somebody from the chat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Richard's cat.
His homework. Forgot his homework. All right. I'm seeing a correct answer from someone in the chat other than a panel member, along with a panel member. All right. And then the third question. What did Bella wake as in the last moments of her mushroom trip? She opens her eyes and she realizes that she is something other than human. What does she wake up as? Martin says a tree. Martin, you are 0 for 3. I feel like you're not trying. What's a mushroom trip?
I think Richard got it though.
Let's see here. A spreadsheet. Let's see. I have not seen the correct answer for that one yet. So let's see. All right. I'm going to mark the correct answers that we did get so that we can throw those up. This one and this one. And I was wrong. Both of you are on the chat. Martin, you do have one correct answer. I missed it. I see it now.
Thank you.
All right. So the only two correct answers are to the same question, and they're both by panelists. So which is this one here. Where am I? Here we go. So Martin and Ben both or Richard, excuse me, Martin and Richard and Ben all said the vape thing, the vape pen. That's the answer to question number 2. Look at Richard. He never misses. You said that? You said that too? Emma said it first? All right. If Emma said it first, then
Yeah, she is. I see it.
I don't see it in the. You see it?
It's around the
thing
vape
at
spreadsheet
11:53.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I
above
don't know why
Richard's
it's not coming up
vape
on mine,
spreadsheet.
but I will take your word for it, and that's cool. So that means that Emma is the only non-panelist that got a correct answer. So Emma wins the copy.
Yay.
That's
Emma.
one of these. That's one of these. I'm gonna sign it.
I mean, she wanted it so badly. I think she should probably win a couple of copies. It will save you on shipping in the long run.
You know, you can sign into like Amazon on other country platforms and order stuff from there too. I've done that. I don't know if you can do it with author copies though.
Huh.
I think you can, right? When you choose to have your author copy from Amazon, but you're not through Amazon, you're through.
I didn't know.
But you can
look
still
into that because I would have to do it through draft to print. So I don't know if that would be differently, but I will check that out.
But I saved on
Emma
shipping
can show
costs
it to me.
by logging into Amazon.de to buy something for someone in for Hananya, and I didn't have to pay the shipping costs from the U.S.
That's smart. I like that. Cool.
Anyone else figure it out? The answers.
All right. Yeah. So we were talking about this earlier off stream. There's something going on with Amazon lately. Apparently, it's not just me,
It's not
but
saying
a
out
lot
of
of
stock anymore.
self-published books are being listed as out of stock, which makes no sense because it's all print to demand. So, it's not saying out of stock anymore?
Well, I checked it right before the stream, and mine still said it
Not
was.
anymore.
Yeah, so did I. I will
Yeah.
check it again right now.
It's still saying out of stock on the .com. So maybe on .uk it's not out of stock anymore.
Interesting. Yeah, mine still says temporarily out of stock.
Yeah.
I think that's based on Ingram Spark though, because they only print a certain number of them.
He's through
And so
draft
if people
print.
pre-ordered it, then
He's not Ingram.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's drafted digital.
Okay. It might be the same problem though, because that's what I experienced, where it took like 3 weeks for it to say not sold out because there were pre-orders.
Which is kind of crazy because Amazon draft and Ingram Spark come from the same printer. So the thing that I've heard from other indie authors is that if you're not using Amazon's platform, often your paperback will be out of stock, even though it's, print on demand, POD. I don't know if that's right. No one can say if they know that for sure because Amazon doesn't say anything. I really did cheat. I don't deserve a copy.
You're still gonna
Too
get
late.
one because now your honesty has earned you a copy. That's how that works. I keep telling you all to publish direct to KDP for all Amazon stuff. Yeah, I think that the next iteration, the next edition of this, I'll probably take Amazon off of drafted digital and do it separately and see how that works. See if it works a little better. Yeah, that's wild. All right. Please do. Yes. Anyone who reads this, please leave reviews and tell people about it and
She
all that
reviews
good
books
stuff.
on her channel, so her shorts and stuff. Yeah. We're going to be reading it for the
That's
Tuber
crazy.
Book Club, which is in a couple weeks. We'll be talking about the first third.
Yeah, the first 13 chapters, 1 through 13. And that's May 16th,
Yeah.
I believe. Yep, May 16th.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So that's 2 weeks from this Tuesday. So everybody gets started reading. Natalie just ordered the ebook. Very nice. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, do so this week if you can. The sale is all this week for launch week. So the ebook is at half price, $4.99. Do it at some point this week. If your payday is Friday, sale's still good. But beware of using a purchased ISBN for Amazon and then having them not allow you. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I would probably use a new ISBN for that one. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that a little deeper and see what exactly is going on there. Especially if it's not just me, if it's happening to a lot of different artists. Something's up.
I purchase all of my own ISBN, so I don't have to worry about any of that.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah, if it's your ISBN, I've never heard. I think Margaret said this before. I think she meant that if you have your own ISBN, Amazon has issues with it, which I've never heard that except for from her.
Oh.
I've never seen that happen anywhere. I've never known anyone else to tell me that happened to them. That I remember. If you have your own ISBN, they can't tell you where you can put it up.
Okay. And this is authors who this has happened to. Is that what you're saying, Richard?
No, because Richard also says, where is that? He said, but if it's your ISBN, how can they tell? How can they do that? They can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. They're not allowed to do that. It's your ISBN.
It's weird. Weird stuff.
Yeah, I've never
author problems.
And I've got my book on several different platforms now. I just did hardcover copies for all my first book. They're none of them are for order yet because I'm doing a project with Dale. But I was able to use the same ISBN on every platform and have an issue with it.
I'm going to try one last thing to see if I can get this echo to stop because it's really making it hard to process information.
And did you guys know, I didn't say this anywhere, but I just saw MK Williams put this short out, and I got the email about it last week. Starting tomorrow, Ingram Spark will no longer charge.
Short of restarting my whole computer, I don't see it working.
Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So starting tomorrow, May 1st, Ingram Spark no longer charges an upload fee or a fee to fix your book if it's within so many days, I think, of having uploaded your book.
Yeah.
Oh,
It used to be, what was it, $75 to upload your book the first time and then $50? Or was it $50 and $25? I don't remember what it was. I've never paid it.
Yeah, it's weird because I've never paid either. I paid the $50 to upload, but I've never had to pay to make fixes. And I've been outside that 30-day publishing or whatever because I made changes. I thought I had it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was outside that
window.
publishing date. Yeah.
Yeah, with draft to digital, is particularly for your print copies, you're allowed to make a big change once every 90 days without any penalty. So, you know, that gives me time to like see how something is working, maybe find typos and stuff to fix in the meantime, and then put up like a new updated edition, you know, in 3 months.
Yeah, and that helps you if you got update your back matter with new books or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. And the ebook, as far as I know, you can edit as much as you want. Like I don't see any issues with that so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always had codes for Ingram, so all my books are on there, but I've never had to pay for any of them.
Right on.
I wonder if it's because they know that people get codes. Because if you know how to do it, it's pretty easy to get codes.
Yeah, right. I mean, you can just find them online, right?
Yeah, and through different you sign up for something, they give you a free code. You do something else, they give you a free code. Yeah, it's just different things I've signed up for. Webinars I've gone to. Here's a free code from Ingram Spark. Yeah.
Yeah, usually any big purchase, I'm looking for codes first online just in case. Get a good discount. All right, y'all. Now, yeah, sorry about that. It's the echo. I didn't know that she was talking until it was too late. That's my bad.
That's all right. I figured there was something delay or something going on.
Yeah, it's.
Or I cut out.
I'm hearing you talking, but it's hard to tell if you're talking now or if it's the delay from before. And I'm hearing everything twice. It's bananas. I really don't understand what's going on with it. I don't have any other tabs open. Just the StreamYard. It's really weird.
No, I saw that too.
So weird.
I've got a question for you about your book.
Yeah, fire away.
Would you like be heartbroken or whatever if I wrote in your book?
No.
Okay. People are very
in my opinion, if you buy the book is now yours.
Okay.
You can highlight, write in it, whatever. Like people freak out when like people on TikTok like will rip a page out of a book or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks, but that person paid for that copy. Presumably, they paid for that copy. Like,
not gonna tear anything out.
Yeah, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Write all. Hey, that'd be cool. Little notes.
Yeah.
That any other questions about the book before we move on? That was great.
JC's like, I would never defile a book that way. And I know some people have strong feelings about it. And I didn't really know when I was first doing it for the Tuber Book Club. I was writing in books and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Since all of those that I've read for Tuber Book Club have been ebooks, I put the notes in the ebook. So it didn't even like register to me to do it in the print. If we end up doing Proto or one of these that I actually have in print, I might feel more tempted to do that, but I might still not write into them. I might just have like a separate notebook. I wish I could do that, but it takes me out of the moment every time I try. All right. Okay. I want to give away another one of these. So we're going to come up with the word that we're not allowed to use during the sprint. Has to be one that would commonly come up, like book or novel.
Spark.
Or launch.
I don't think we say spark too often.
Spark. Yeah, we don't see it. Well,
we don't say it out loud.
I would have to take it off the. There you go.
Adrian.
Yeah.
We don't say Adrian. That's the word.
That's one. Adrian. But I wouldn't say my own name. I mean, I might say books by Adrian.
You're not trying to win a copy of your book either, right?
Right. That's a good point. You're smarter than me. Okay. Adrian is all right. So nobody's allowed to say Adrian. Whoever the last one standing is gets to pick one of the winners. And in the meantime, we will give away one at random. So throw a hashtag in the chat, hashtag MYTHIC. If you are wanting to win a copy, a paperback copy, and I am going to run this thing here. Hashtag MYTHIC.
I did not say that word yesterday because I didn't know if we would be blocked by YouTube.
Oh, you can say that. I think the latest that I've heard is that you can say anything at this point as long as it's not in the first 15 seconds, 15 minutes. So you can curse after if it's been more than 15 minutes.
If there's still certain words that will get your video banned, like at least what I've heard, like the R, negative sexual act.
Yeah.
All right. Here we
got lots of hashtags going on here.
All right, let's see. How are we going to do it? Like this. All right. Everybody ready? Here we go. Actually, let me go back and collect some more.
Giveaway tools, what's called.
We're at 9. It looks good over here. It does. Here we go.
JC's trying to cheat. I think you only get one entry.
Emma, you already won one.
Emma. All right, there you go, Emma. You won it for real.
Do it again.
Yeah.
It's going to be Emma again.
Oh my God. No.
How did you do that?
All right. Third time's a charm.
Just an Amazon truck's just going to back up to her house with
she
a
has
pallet
bewitched
unload
the
up.
stream. There we go.
Margaret. Congratulations.
Hey!
All right. Awesome. So, hold on. Because I need to actually remember this for later. So, Emma
Always
won
watch your stream back.
and Margaret won one. Okay. Now, each of you, if you would email me your shipping info, I will send it out to you. I'm going to put the email address on the screen, booksbyadrian@gmail.com. And I'm already out, so that's great. Boom. Send your shipping info there, and you will get.
What's the email? What's that email address?
Anybody?
Martin, Ben, what's the email address again?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Y'all too smart.
Books by something.
Books by
Well,
something.
it's Ian's link, isn't it?
Indeed. Emma must win all the books. Resistance is futile. Congrats, Margaret.
It's not a game if no one is playing it.
Yeah, you guys have to actually like, but I mean, maybe it's just a lame game. Maybe I just suck at making games.
It's a lame word. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It was my suggestion, but maybe books would be better or something.
What if it's a mystery word?
What if it's just multiple words?
What if it's a word that Adrian's thinking? We all have to try
a very quiet stream.
I think somebody already said the word.
Oh, Shannon did.
I did. It's okay. I wasn't trying to win it, so that's okay. But I was trying to play as long as I could. Oh, Holiday just said it.
Now that we're actually eliminating people, maybe we can play this thing.
Holiday's out too.
Okay. Since it's down to just Martin and Ben, if each of you wins, who are you gifting your copy to in the chat? Martin, you first.
I'm just going to send a third copy to Emma.
I'm going to veto that. She's already getting one. Pick somebody else.
I'm going to see what people are going to pledge to me in exchange for this book and make my decision based on that.
So you're not going to go with the go-to Abbott to your Costello?
I mean, I've never thought of Natalie Locke in those terms, but I can see why people do, because we both have flash streams.
Ben, what about you? Who do you think you would gift it to should you win? That way, people can start rooting for somebody.
I was going to say I can support my fellow scripting the book host and just say I go with Natalie.
Natalie.
So I guess
Ben is going for
as
Natalie.
long as Richard isn't actually going for her, and instead is going
You mean
for
Martin?
Martin Bradley or something.
He just like gives commands and
Well,
expects people to do what he says.
Well, if Ben's going for Natalie, I guess I'll nominate Dickie.
Yeah.
Author
No
Jason
one's surprised.
wants one too.
No one's surprised, Martin.
See,
But save on your
Richard,
shipping and just send them all to Emma, and I'm sure we can trust her to distribute them around the country.
Sorry, JC, I'm already out. I'd pick you.
Is she just gonna drive around and like a paper route, throw them out the side of her car? Like, what are you talking about?
See, you get it.
Uh-oh. I wasn't gonna say it. Somebody said it. All right.
wow.
See, I really thought that this third game would move a little quicker. So now I'm wondering what we should what we should do from here.
Well, I have a
Oh, well,
question about the book.
Please do.
How far into the writing process did you decide to make Daniel the murderer?
Okay, forgive me because of the echo. I completely missed the question. Hit me again.
When you were
don't think it was-
crafting your murder mystery book, how far into it did you decide that Daniel was the murderer?
Oh, that is incorrect.
How long have you had the idea for this story?
It snowballed on me a little bit.
Uh-oh. Did I freeze?
No, he did.
No, he did. Why do you have to ask? It's Adrian.
Oh, no, I broke it.
Oh,
Is he back?
did he hear though? Because Martin slipped up.
Wait.
We didn't get any of what you said.
That doesn't
You said
count.
it-
That's a technical issue.
No, see, I thought the echo was gone, but it's not. I thought it corrected the echo, but it didn't.
Sounds like Martin might have said somebody's
All right.
name.
So
but-
what I was saying was that it kind of snowballed on me because
Does that mean Dickie doesn't get
I
his book
had
now?
the idea for the world for quite some time. And it's kind of like a sandbox where I get to play with mythical creatures and fairy tale creatures and stuff like that. But because I wanted to kind of ease the audience into that bigger world, I started with a more focused plot, which came out of the short story. I wrote this short story first. And the whole reason that I wrote it was because I had a crazy mushroom trip and I needed to write it down. And I don't like writing about myself, so I just made up a character to give that story to. And before I knew it, Faye, who had been living rent free in my head for a while, she popped up in that short story, and it felt natural, and she felt like she belonged there. And before I knew it, it was just a plan for a novel. And having already crafted the world, so to speak, I was able to plug it in and run with it and make it into a series. Good question, Shannon. I really wish that my sound was working.
When you froze, I said, did I freeze? Well, Martin said your name. And so technically it would be out, but it was based around the whole freezing thing.
I think that still counts. I think that still counts. So Ben wins.
All right. So it looks like Natalie gets a free copy.
Natalie, you got a free copy.
Sorry, Martin.
Send me an email with your shipping information, and we're going to have a great old time. Awesome. That's 3. All right, cool. Now I have 2 more copies, but those I'm actually mailing out to like people that I want to fall in love with it and review it and stuff. So hopefully that will happen. We'll see.
Do you want to move up their names here? Or?
I'm the door on the way out. It's all right, man. Like, hey, I just buy it on the ebook for now, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
He doesn't read ebooks. He wrote a whole blog about that. They don't
he
smell
can still
or
show
something.
support for his buddy. You know, like I bought his ebook. He's setting up to people he actually likes. Shots fired. All right, so I want to let you guys know that I'm doing like another launch thing on Tuesday at on Barrett's channel, and I believe that's 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's in the evening. So head on over there. He's usually really good at interviewing the author launching a book, and I can't wait to answer all of his crazy questions. We have given away 3 copies of this crazy book today. It's big, it's wild, it's fun. I hope you guys love it. I hope it's everything that I have been promising for the last 3 years that I've been working on it. I'm so glad that everybody showed up. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time with me. I'm sorry for my sound issues, but it wouldn't be an Adrian stream if there wasn't some kind of ridiculous problem with the connection. For my guests, please go ahead and take a minute and say goodbye to everybody. Let them know what you have going on, promo your stuff, whatever you got going on. Shannon, you are up first.
Thank you, everyone, for coming today. And I'm Shannon, writing pen name of SC Houston. I didn't realize the other 2 co-hosts down below, they very proudly talked about their books, and I didn't do mine in the intro. I am an author of the YA fantasy series Clash of Goddesses. I'm currently working on a fantasy romance series with my first book on the way to the editor on Friday, and hopefully I should have it up for ordering in June, with it coming out, I don't know, July or August. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but that will be coming soon, and I'm looking forward to that. Next up on my channel is I have accountability stream tomorrow morning, followed by a live stream on Margaret's channel for the AWC, with the full schedule of the Author Tube Writing Conference available for everyone to see. And the first page critique anonymous submissions will be opening during the stream.
All right. Thank you very much, Shannon. Real quick before I move on to Martin, yes, this was going to be a 3-hour stream, but I can't hear things. It's a problem, and we gave away all 3 copies, so I feel like I've accomplished that. So we're just gonna call it a day a little shorter. But we do have Flash Aha coming up on Martin's channel in a little bit later this afternoon, and I'll be over there shoving this thing in your faces over and over again. So, Martin, why don't you say goodbye to the people and tell them what's going on?
I mean, I can't help but feel we weren't good enough guests to keep the party rolling. But I hope everyone's enjoyed it and that they order their copy of MYTHIC Shadow of the Spark.
That was quick and delicious. Thank you very much, Ben.
I am Ben Pick, running to write every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, actually, I am doing a premiere episode all about how to write a perfect hook based on one of my favorite animes. And that's all I got.
Guys, thank you so very much for being here with me for this. It's a big deal. Remember, everybody, it's on sale all this week. So if you can make it happen this week, that's the best bang for your buck. I'll see you guys on Martin's channel later today. I'll see you on Barrett's channel on Tuesday. Mythic Shadow of the Spark is a thing. It's out there. It exists. Go read it. Enjoy. Bye, y'all.
Bye.